So I'm 36. I've been dating a girl for the past 4 years. I was getting ready to pop the question, and then something big happened. I found out she was cheating on me. She said she was really sorry and that it was a mistake, that she loves me and that it's never gonna happen again. Any advice?
But what I'll say to you is, in my experience, watching my clients, this is either the beginning of the end or it's the end of the beginning.
Like he said, this could be a mistake, but how? So if we hit a rough spot, you're gonna go fix it outside the relationship. Yeah, man, I'll get another chick. Yeah.
Your girl cheated on you and she is just fucking fine. She's not thinking about you no more. When your mom's like, yo, you're a special snowflake, she didn't appreciate you. No, she appreciated you just fine. You were not satisfying what she wanted, so she found some other motherfucker. Ready? Look in the camera. There is no karma. There is no destiny. There is no fate. There is actuality, probability, and plausibility, and everything else is just lazy math. So now you need to go to the gym. Now you need to make the 7-figure business. Now you need to work on yourself. Don't worry about hurting her or hating on her. Don't worry about tearing down somebody else's building. You need to build a bigger building.
Before starting this video, I want you to be aware that women are cunning manipulators who will stop at nothing to destroy you. I saw a video of a toxic lady accusing her ex-boyfriend of cheating on her simply because he dumped her. We're going to talk about Luke's marriage today. Hello everyone, this is Luke, and I've been married for 15 years. Now that we have a son, my wife and I are happy parents. This past weekend, my son and I went on a 2-day camping trip to spend quality time together as a father and son. My wife used to enjoy going camping with our son and me, but she has recently developed a hatred for the activity. It piques my intense attention. I'd love to share that with my son. She was oddly cooperative during the entire process, but she claimed she wouldn't come with us. We frequently dispute my trips, in particular if I asked to bring our child. Even though I was surprised, I didn't ask any questions because I was afraid she might change her mind now that she was finally letting us go. I believe that our disagreements had been resolved and the arguments were over. We returned on Monday after an amazing trip. My wife was expected to spend a couple more hours at work. As a result, we expected to return home to an empty house. The youngster was worn out and eager for a snooze. I therefore brought him to his chamber. Then, as I went into our bedroom, I saw a man lying on my bed. He and I have frequently crossed paths at various professional gatherings. I knew right away that he was one of her coworkers. My first response was one of shock. I even wondered if I was in the right house at times. My wife came out of the restroom. There was no longer any room for uncertainty, I realized. She froze in terror when she first saw me. I've never been that enraged before. I asked the man to go so I could speak with my wife, and he complied. He hastily packed his things and ran away. An argument followed that, due to our young child, we attempt to maintain harmony in our household. But I yelled at my wife because I was hurt and so upset. She then becomes defensive, claiming that it wasn't her fault. I never go home because I like to be outside. Despite the fact that I go on fewer camping and trekking excursions now, since she stated that she detested such things. She accuses you of abandoning this family and claims that this is what prompted her to take these items. I was starting to cry my eyes out by this point. How her infidelity could possibly be my fault is beyond me. I felt awful for screaming. How was it not to turn around when I noticed my son standing in the doorway? I made a quick effort to console him. I tried to touch him, but his mother yelled at me to stop. She has stopped communicating with me and won't allow me to see my child unless I make amends. Whose apology is this? Finally, she agreed to let us take this trip. She planned to cheat on me, and I can't believe it. Because of this, I have to wonder if this is something she has done before. I'm currently required to live with my parents. I need to see my son, but not a loss. I apologize if I scared your child. I would definitely say I'm sorry to him, but not to my wife. Luke, you truly aren't to blame for any of this. Men, take note. Women typically behave in this way. They deceive you and twist the circumstances to make it appear that you are to blame. You have undoubtedly gone camping. So, introducing your youngster to new experiences and including him in your interests is part of being a good father. She only wants a reason to cheat on you. Luke broke up with the couple. She wants you to keep doing what you're doing so she can sue you and seize everything you make. I suggest you head back home right away. Despite her best efforts to avoid being forced to stay, she feels uneasy and leaves. He's your son, and this is your home. She will use the crocodile tears when she needs to. In order to retain your son in your life and stop her from receiving what she is not due, you must act quickly. Start filming with a camera as soon as you return to your house. She won't be ready for this, therefore, she will be too honest to hold back. You'll need her to acknowledge certain things in order to keep her from lying to you later. She will do anything to get sole custody of your child and keep you from seeing your child. That definitely fits the pattern that she represents. You'll leave testimonials from those she views as allies, as well as evidence of how you behaved in her company. Since their first instinct will be to help their friend fight the man she says hurt them, you can be sure that they will do this, and you should get along well with them. While you're visiting your parents' house, keep that in mind. She is out there portraying herself as the victim and giving the public her version of events. What suggestions do you have for Luke, guys? He will read your remarks. Guys, that's all for today. To give your support, click the thumbs up button. Please leave a comment below if you would like to see more videos like this one. Be sure to give it to the guys who are in the most precarious need of it.